go to the first one. Okay. Well, good afternoon to everyone, and thank you for including me in your webinar. Singapore embarked on the new normal when the circuit breaker came into effect on April 7th. This presentation addresses that 8-week period when the new norm actually came into effect. So, what is the new norm? The new normal bridges school and home divide. Okay, and in particular, I would like to focus on the new learning that has been taking place through home-based learning. So, home-based learning is an online learning where teachers, preschool teachers actually would go online, okay, and teach the lesson. And when they do that, they actually go into the homes of parents and families and meet the parents on their home ground and not in the school ground. So that's something new. Then in home-based learning, learning is also done in the home instead of sending homework for parents to work with children. And learning online is brought to the home, teachers, children, and parents. And this is a start of the learning communities that we've been creating. So what happened to the hard-to-reach families? For families and children who are not able to go online for one reason or another, the home-based learning package will be sent to the home by teachers. And from our feedback, okay, this is what one teacher said: "We do not have difficult parents, only parents in difficult situations." Now, all this information that I've just shared with you came about through the community of practice that ASIS have been conducting during the circuit breaker. The community of practice made up of our members. We started with a small group of just 15 people, but at the end, when we opened the doors, we had 30, which is not bad. It's 100% increase. So we doubled ourselves. The topics were children and their families at home, voices from children. So we hear our community of practice reporting how children at home miss their children, their friends in school and their teachers in school. And there are children who are still in school because their parents are in essential services. They too miss their friends because most of their friends are at home. And their teachers may not be the same teachers that they used to have. And another topic we had was reaching out to families in need, which I spoke earlier, how we delivered packages to each home. And supporting the changing roles of teachers, because now teachers will have to learn how to teach online and not face-to-face, how to make sure that their hair is in shape, they have good lighting, and all the technical skills that is needed. So we had a session on how do we support the new role of teachers. Then we came on to the next topic was, are we ready for school? And when we were talking about readying our school, the community of practice came up with a new series called Conversations. Okay, and the theme for our conversations is educators uniting in the new norm. So what's in this educators uniting in the new norm? First, we'll talk about back to school, and it's going to happen June 17th. Singapore went back to school on June 2nd for the 5 and 6-year-olds, June 8th for the 3 and 4-year-olds, and yesterday for the under 2s and infants. So far, what has been reported has been positive, but in our conversation on back to school settling into the new norm, we will get more information about how children are settling in. Then we have supporting children, their families, and educators the next following week, and teaching and learning in the new norm. And finally, leading and inspiring stakeholders in the new norm. So through these conversations, we hope to garner all stakeholders in coming together. So what we want to see is people coming together in the new norm. So the new norm, besides bringing people together, also heralds communication, collaboration. Okay. The following slides will show you of the collaboration that we have with the Ministry of Education and the Early Childhood Development Agency, Agda. FLAIR. FLAIR is a program by the Ministry of Education to lay the foundation in the English language and development of positive dispositions towards learning English. FLAIR was started in 2007 to help kindergarten 2 children who will require additional support in learning the English language. These children whose home environment lacks listening and speaking opportunities as well as reading materials will be in FLAIR programs with a teacher called ProFLAIR. MOE works with stakeholders such as ASIS to implement the program to preschool centers. So ASIS has been working with the Ministry of Education for 13 years now. And our focus is mainly on professional development. And because of this circuit breaker, we were not able to conduct professional development face-to-face. So we just recently, a week ago, conducted an online professional development learning circle with 448 teachers. And I'm sure it's nothing because I think Indonesia, Ibu Vina talked about going online for professional development. I'm sure Indonesia has more teachers than we do. The next collaboration is with Agda. Okay. Kickstart is a program led by Agda, and we collaborate with Agda. The objective of Kickstart is to give children from low-income families a good start in life, and the desired outcomes are age-appropriate child development, improved parent-child interaction, and earlier enrollment and preschool attendance. So the Kickstart components is made up of home-based home visitation from birth right up to year 12 months, and then when they are toddling around, they'll go into a community-based Kickstart playgroup. Parents and children will come to a community center for parent involvement and teacher involvement education. We call actually the people facilitators, not teachers. When the child reaches about 3 years old, they go into center-based care where they have an enhanced support system for these children. So basically,
Christine, you have 2 minutes left.
2 minutes, thank you. So basically, it provides warm and responsive parent-child relationships, nurturing environments, and holistic support across health, early childhood, and social sectors. During this pandemic, we actually worked with Agda, and we looked out for foundations, and we raised $40,000 for Kickstart families to buy. We raised $40,000 to buy food vouchers for Kickstart family. Finally, our collaboration went beyond the shores of Singapore with the Childhood Education International, because our association is an institutional member of Childhood Education International, and we just recently started a group called Southeast Asia and Pacific Educators Forum, and the vision is bonding together of early childhood educators. So, what does the new normal bring? New normal embraces teachers and parents working together on common grounds, people coming together and bonding, and increasing collaboration. Indeed, we see bright horizons in the new normal. Thank you.
Thank you, Dr. Christine, for sharing with us Singaporean strategy in this or in early childhood educations during COVID-19, and to remind us that these situations bring us to realize that more and more collaboration is needed to get through these situations. Thank you once again, Dr. Christine.